Hey, Lawrence.
Hello, Arne.
I am
How are you?
excited to have nice tactics with you. I'm very good, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm all right for an early Friday morning. Feeling pretty good,
Yeah,
pretty energized.
I shook you out of the bed, said, Lawrence, let's do it a couple of hours earlier than usual. And Lawrence put on the coffee machine in the middle of the night to make this happen.
No. Your original suggestion of 8 in the morning was just a that was
That's a bit off. Who wakes up at 8 in the
that's a bit
morning?
early, but we're good
Jeez.
now.
All right. Anybody who is watching, thanks for doing so. We have a lot of tactics for you. So take it as a training. Underneath the YouTube link is all the description for what we're talking about. We have, of course, those games which you can see on the side in our ChessBase article. You can download the positions, you can replay them, you can think about them, you can do what you want. And we do a little bit of tactics training after our tactics session. Lawrence, what are we talking about today?
All right, so today we're going to be looking at another one of the absolute greats, a player whose style I will never be able to come close to imitating. Somebody who is respected universally in the world of chess, and that is the one and only Anatoly Karpov. I don't believe we've covered Anatoly. We've covered Portnoy, we've covered Kasparov, but Karpov, we've not really covered him. We've not really covered him because, of course, the point is that Karpov is, not considered to be, the greatest tactician.
Yeah.
Of
them all.
Of them all.
You don't think about like tactics. Oh, that's Karpov. He's like a tactic monster. No.
Exactly. Precisely. So, but let's just come back down to earth a little bit here, because you don't get to world champion without having tactical ability, right? I mean, after all of the games are finished in some sense by some tactical means. And even though Karpov was a positional genius and ground his opponents down, he finished his games with a tactical flurry. So we're going to see some of those right now.
Excellent.
And we're going to start off easily. We're going to look at the game, Karpov versus Miles. This is actually a variant from the game.
Okay.
White to play. So let's start with that.
So, yeah, Mr. Anthony Miles, another legend. Hope we cover him one day too.
Sure, we can.
Yeah, because he has some nice tactics on the build too. So for you, it is time to stop the video if you want to think on your own. If you are not into tactics that much, take it as an opportunity and think. And if you see the right move, think like, what are the moves which black can make here? So, of course, I'm looking at queen to h6 check because the king cannot take back. If the king takes back, it's a beautiful checkmate on f8 with the bishop.
Yep.
So the king has to move away. And that is probably problematic. Now, if the queen
can't even really move away, can it, the king?
Exactly, because it's checkmate on any other spot. So that is the tactic.
Well, if you go here, it's not checkmate here.
Isn't it? Queen f8?
Oh, you're right. Sorry, it is checkmate. Sorry. You're right. It's checkmate anyway. So queen h6 just ends the game.
And that happened in the game?
That did not. Yeah, this is a party variant. So I think it's just a variation of the game. I don't believe this actually happened. No.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it's very beautiful. Nice one. Yeah. Nice warm up. Let's continue.
Okay. Another relatively easy position.
More pieces.
White to play, and
okay, stop the video.
Stop the video, and let's discuss this position.
Good. So I'm having a couple of weird ideas again. I think the initial idea I have is a bit too slow. So what we have to do is, as you know already, as you have watched a couple of our TRENT'S tactics videos already, it's time to give a check first. So we have two checks. Yeah. So this is one of them.
This one here does this have any value?
Doesn't look like it has any value at all. It's
Okay.
just being taken out, and the end
Yep.
is nay for white. The other
Correct.
check, the king can only move to one spot.
Okay.
So is this going? Oh yeah, now I see. Yeah, that it is. That it is. So this is what had happened. So I thought of a different thing. I don't
Okay.
thought of a different theme. I thought a different idea. But this is actually, once again, as we found out, due to the first checks, and then we can try to capture pieces. But this is the winning. I'm very certain it is. So what we do
Yes.
now is we take on g6 with the queen.
Nice. Very good, Arne. Yeah.
And
Very beautiful. Yes.
mean,
so we
you-
remove a defender.
you
It's a
don't-
queen sacrifice.
Yeah, you don't have to take back. That's the thing I didn't calculate. But it just, I mean, if you have a knight less, then
Right.
probably that's... So you probably have to take back after all. And then the rook goes to h4, threatens checkmate, and I don't see any way to counter that.
No, there's actually forced checkmate next move. There aren't even any desperado checks here for black.
Nice
So
one.
this position is just over. Finito.
Okay, you got 2 out of 2 at home? Good. Let's continue.
All right, this is the game Karpov against Sergeyevsky from Riga, 1970. So
Not that many
Typical.
pieces.
no, typical Karpov position. White has managed to create a couple of weaknesses here, and Anatoly was probably happy with that. He was also, I'm sure, happy he had the 2 bishops. So, you know, one of those ones, basically.
Yeah.
How to proceed? Because there are a few checks. There are a lot of checks. There are 3 serious checks. So this one might require a little thought,
Yeah.
actually.
Okay, we're getting into the tougher stuff while Lawrence has to blow his nose
Excuse me.
due to all the
Excuse-
allergies.
No, I don't know what it is, but excuse me for that.
Don't worry, please. I just imagine people have to excuse themselves now for blowing their nose or having a hiccup or something like that. So, yeah, a lot of checks, and there's this awkward situation that the black king can just like move in so many directions. The least directions black can move to is probably with a bishop check on f2. Because it also covers a7. And it just looks as if the king maybe can go to a5. But it doesn't, it cannot be. That would be interesting. King a5, knight a4, threatening. Oh, okay. That's difficult. Okay, that's a difficult one.
Okay.
So
where are we
let's
starting with?
try with the bishop check on f2. It looks
Okay,
the
bishop
most
checks.
convincing.
Certainly the most intuitive check, because we know that he can't block, because now we have this check on.
That would be
on
nice.
a4,
That
right?
would be game over.
We also know that he can't block with the pawn, because once again, knight a4, and we win at least a pawn. Right?
Yeah,
on
and the
c5.
king cannot even go to the
C6.
diagonals, the white ones, exactly.
So the king will most likely have to go back to c7 or b7.
Mhm.
Let's say b7.
Yeah, and this is where it gets troublesome, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, not troublesome. I mean, you've done nothing wrong here with white, and you're better under all circumstances, right?
Yeah.
So
So
you
we
just
did
need
it. We solved it.
I mean, but the question is, well, you know, have I got something better? Is the question.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. So
So-
let's. I don't see any good continuation with this bishop check. Let's give the knight check on a4, which is the other check, which looks
Okay.
very convening.
and let's do the
Convenient.
same thing with king to b7. Let's
Yeah,
go
there.
for that.
Do we have the same situation again? Can you turn your volume down a tiny little bit? I
Oh
hear
my
myself
goodness.
sometimes.
Yes.
Like
my
like
speakers.
like your speaker. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I will do that.
Grazie.
because I'm sharing. Wait, news. Oh, what the? 1 second here.
Though, take your time. I'm thinking.
Okay, how's that? Is that
I'm
better
thinking
like that?
that is much better. Thanks.
Much better? Okay, all right. So, knight a4, king d7. Do we have a follow-up here is the big question.
Well, we have another check, but does that do something? On c6 I'm seeing the check, but that's... The king has so much space. There's nothing really going on here. So
Right,
now
so-
I'm starting to wonder if it is really all about the king, and if we just cannot maybe win a piece somewhere or something.
Well, you haven't exhausted all your options just yet.
That
right?
is
And
also true.
That's the key.
So what about b4? And then let's make a threat, because the next move,
Okay.
of course, is c5, and then we would have a clearly winning game.
And if I take?
Now I'm thinking of bishop to f2 check to try to get my rook to b1.
Something like this?
Yes.
Yeah, again, this looks like it could be dangerous for black.
Yes.
Is it 100% winning for white? Not clear to me.
Depends, but probably also not.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm wondering c6 here actually. So b4, yeah.
Yes.
This is of all the tries so far the one I like the most.
Wow. But it's still not super convincing. That is a difficult one, Lawrence.
I mean, even if the bishop comes all the way back, let's say.
Yeah.
I mean, you're definitely better here with white. But once again, if I just do this, you've got b5 here maybe.
Knight
But
e7.
again, you know, I've got ways to hold on where I'm not
That's good. Yeah.
like completely.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, so how is it?
There is actually something else here, but again,
okay.
For a clue, you haven't exhausted all of your options.
Oh, of course. That was the clue, and I didn't think of it. Thank you, Lawrence. Yes. The very obvious clue, of course. You have seen it already, I guess, at home. C5 check.
Right.
There has to be.
Has to be, right?
Yeah, so the king cannot
take. The king can't take?
No.
Did you say the king?
It cannot take, no.
So
now, okay.
Let's try and analyze this then, why the king can't take, because I think it's very forcing and it's good for a bit of visualization practice.
Good. So I can immediately see now we have the king in the situation where we wanted the king to be. Because now the king cannot move away anymore. If the knight goes to a4 check. Or the bishop goes to f2 check. One of those.
Right. Which of those do you think looks better, actually?
It looks as if... yeah, hard to tell. We have to try out both. So let's try bishop f2 check for starters. There's only 2 moves for the king. There's no piece which can go between.
For me, it's absolutely clear that this check is the correct check, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, so... Oh, yeah, sorry, we're going to visualize it. So bishop
yeah,
check.
let's visualize,
Let's
use
go
the head.
Let's go king c4.
Okay.
Let's start with c4.
Okay. So bishop goes to f2 check. King goes to c4. Now, if we move our bishop to f1, the king cannot really, because the knight is there. Oh, so bishop f1 check. The king has to go to b4. Then we give it. Let's just do the pawn check stuff, a3.
Yeah.
The king can only go to a5.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the way.
Yes. Yeah.
And now the question is, can we checkmate the king or not? Or just win a bishop? So with b4 check, I think we will win a bishop because the bishop has to take, takes, and the king
Correct.
has to take back.
Correct.
Maybe we can also then just move our white bishop back to, I don't know, e2 maybe, or g2, so the rook can go over to b1, and I think it's over.
Yeah.
And I end my visual analysis right here because I'm lost.
You're absolutely spot on. So something like check.
Yeah.
And b4.
Nice one.
I'm not sure if this is absolutely the most precise way for white, but it's good enough because winning the piece is good, and now the king is still.
So
absolutely.
And I think like if bishop goes to e2, it's smelling like a checkmate now.
Yeah, it looks like mate next after rook b1. You're absolutely right. I doubt that black survives here.
Okay, beautiful. So, wow, that took me a while. Sorry for.
But no, so it's not over just yet, right?
Gotcha.
Because we have to analyze bishop takes c5.
Yeah, but that cannot be right. So okay, let's go to a4 check now. The obvious.
Yeah, king b5.
And then, how do we proceed? So this is the second idea I had in mind, and I think it's waterproof. Now we give a check on f1, and we sacrifice our knight.
Okay.
It's b3 check time. The king can only go to a3, and after bishop c, 3, we're threatening a check on b2. The bishop goes to c4, and the rook goes to a1 checkmate. I think we have enough time.
I'll just make a random move, so you checkmate me.
Okay, so bishop c4.
c4. Okay, I'll keep on making random moves.
Okay, I gotcha. Obviously, the king can go back to b4.
Exactly. That's actually a small blind spot you have. I've noticed in a few other sessions.
Oh no!
That we've done. That there's a backwards bishop move, and you forget that the king can go backwards. I've noticed it in a few things. You might see it as well now. Now that I've brought it up with you, I have actually noticed it.
That's good. Thanks for mentioning this. Very important. Because I didn't notice it myself.
Yes.
So yeah, we will win a bishop again, but then we already sacrificed the knight, so it's probably not so good. Okay.
All right. Have we got something better?
There must be something better.
And this is the game.
Now what about b3 now? Let's just simply...
b3 now?
Yeah.
Aha. So now your idea is what?
Now the bishop goes to f1, and that is checkmate then. If
that is checkmate.
Nothing else happens. But there will be other things happening, right? The bishop can go to... Oh no, it cannot.
That looks almost crushing. But
bishop b4, yeah.
Yes. To put the king on a5, right?
Yeah, so... Well, I'll still continue with f1 check, I think. The king goes there. And check takes, check takes. No, goes there. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, is it just... No, it's not that simple, unfortunately. I wanted to go back to f2, but then c5. Right.
Yeah. c5 or knight d7 maybe.
Yeah, there's enough.
Okay. So b3, but we it feels like that's kind of the right idea, right?
Yeah.
So we just need to be a little bit more precise.
Good. Let's be a little bit more precise.
So ask yourself the question. Okay, so his defense. So when you find a line where it feels good because you're threatening mate and it protects a piece. You see a defense, you say, okay, so this is his defense. Can I try something similar, but make sure his defense doesn't work, basically, right?
Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. And thank you for the tip.
See what I mean?
Yes, although I'm a bit scared. So what about king b3?
Exactly.
But then rook d3 check. Okay. But it's just
Just a check, right?
Yeah. Well,
Because now, yeah,
we have to play bishop c3, I think, right?
yeah, we play bishop c3, but now this move comes and it's all over, right?
It is, right? Yeah, that it is.
The king can't move. There's no checks to the white king. Bishop f1 comes next, and it really is all she wrote.
The king moved to checkmate the king. That's nice. It's something it's something unexpected. It's very nice. That happened in the game, for real. Wow.
It's very nice. Yes. This is the game.
Enjoyable.
In fact, in the game, Sergeyevsky took on c3, but after knight takes c3, resigned because he realized he's an exchange down against Karpov.
Might just not be enough against Karpov.
Exactly.
If you're an exchange, this must be a psychological disaster. If you're a piece down against Karpov or something like a pawn or two, you go like, well, damn it, it's Karpov.
Not really. I mean, it's like, well, you could say it like that, or you could say it like, yeah. I mean, Karpov, it's 1970s, one of the best in the world already. You just resign and move to the next game. You don't mess around, right?
Yes, exactly.
You know, so, okay.
Talking about moving to the next game. Here we go.
Yeah. All right. This one is Karpov against Scholz from Budapest, 1973. So this one obviously a bit more complicated. White to play. Now, it's an interesting one because obviously the checks are very limited. So we can immediately rule that out. It's obvious that this check just doesn't work. Yeah. So
yeah.
We then move on to the next stage.
Which it's check on e5, which I've actually calculated in my head, to be honest. Because it didn't look that far away from me. So check e5, takes e5, knight takes e5. But even if the queen is taken, then black has no, actually not.
So you want to
it's not working, but yeah, I wanted to sacrifice the queen.
Is it not working? Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, then you have to look for something else. I mean.
Okay, let's give a check on e5. I want to see that now.
Check on e5.
Yes.
Oh, queen takes e5.
Yes.
Oh, right. Wow.
Yes.
No, this
now,
for sure doesn't.
Knight takes e5.
Which is so slow here, right?
But there's a threat on f7, no? And it's not the ladder.
That's fair enough. There is a little
and of course, if we take the queen, we can also take the rook on h3. Okay, let's forget about that. Why didn't I see that?
Yeah. Actually, it's important to note that this is a threat right now, right?
That is so... Oh, gosh. That was really embarrassing. Okay, good. Yeah, good. Now we get the checks covered at least, so that's a good stuff. So, what can we do instead? So what about rook taking on c5 so we can give a better check on e5?
Rook takes on e5.
c5.
Rook takes c5. This is interesting. So after d takes c5, you want to go queen takes e5 check.
Yeah, then there's the bishop.
Bishop f6.
So annoying. There's no discovered check with well, there is one, but
yeah, but
actually
we're giving up.
It's funny again. So check on h2.
Yeah. Okay. But I mean, if I go
we
here,
take the queen,
and he goes, I don't know, here.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm messing this up here. Okay.
No, that's all right. We can have a think.
So I hope you have stopped the video at home. Let's
Please
give
do
it a
stop
think
the video,
here.
Yes.
Let's give this a clear think here. I'm stuck on this e5 pawn, unfortunately, so I have to get rid of that. Now, what we can do instead, actually, maybe I don't have to get rid of that. So there's this third option, which is knight takes e5.
Oh, so we're going, okay. But I mean, actually, we laugh, Arne, but actually, we have to look at all of these moves first, because if we just move the rook, let's say, I don't know, to e8, let's say, out of the way.
Yeah.
You know, you give black an important tempo to do something here. You know, a move like rook g3 or...
Yeah, g3 is also on
You
my
know?
mind. Right.
So you have to look at these audacious moves. But what's the idea of knight takes e5?
Again, I'm
Knight takes
looking at
e3?
about this ladder at rook f7 check. But
King h6. Okay.
yeah, and then I might have a draw.
Okay, so you have show me.
It's h8 check.
King
Oh,
g5.
you are, or is it g8 check?
Oh, and if I go here,
And it's h8 check again.
you could go to h8 if you want to draw, but there's also
Oh my god, yeah, g6.
right.
Yeah, okay.
And if I go to h4,
Then it is of course f4. Oh,
is it
f3 is f3 might
rook
be.
f4?
Rook f4 was my idea, but the queen goes in between. Oh, maybe it
Yeah.
is. It is working. Maybe it is actually working.
Okay, queen g4
Well, I guess we have to take on g4.
with the knight.
It's the knight, yeah.
Now, can I do something brilliant here?
That is...
Like, can I play this? Oh, wow. I've just seen an amazing idea, by the way. Okay, what's my amazing idea after bishop g5? White to play
and be amazing.
And be amazing. So bishop g5, the idea is I'm hitting the rook, but I've just seen something.
Yeah, so it's knight h6 check.
Well done, check. So if I take...
And now it's f5 checkmate.
Mate, beautiful. And if I go king here?
Then it's f3 check.
Yeah.
Rook f3 check.
That's going to win.
And
that's also
yeah,
mate.
Exactly.
Wow. So knight takes g4. And if I simply take...
So then I have a draw again, I
Oh, you have a win, right?
Yeah, it's a win actually. Yeah, true. I just take the rook.
Right?
I just take the rook and that's
Wow.
checkmate.
So are you saying that knight takes e5 works here?
No, this was just one idea. I mean, if you take the queen, but you don't have to take, right?
Well, I don't know. What else are you supposed? Because I'm threatening your queen. What if d takes e5? Right?
What if you just take the rook, which is super annoying on
yeah.
c8?
What if you take the rook? Let's try this one.
So I would probably go for f7 again. Check on f7.
Follow the checks. Now, if I go...
Yeah, there's not many spots left.
Let's say I go back to g8.
Okay, yeah, this is probably the most...
I think there's a clear move here for white.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So there's... is it queen e4? Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's good enough. Queen e4 or queen c2 with the idea of floating in here. And I see 0 moves against queen h7, believe it or not. It's forced mate.
Queen... There's nothing, right?
Nothing, yeah.
Queen f5 doesn't help.
Yeah, you can sack the rook, but it's just one check.
Yeah.
That's no good.
Okay.
So that wins. Okay. And I guess it's the same for this, right? Nothing changes. The king on h8.
Queen g8?
Ah, you're right. It does change. But now...
Now it's the bishop g6, right?
Knight g6.
Knight g6 bishop.
Yeah.
And that is one.
That is all she wrote. That's over. So... Okay, so hold on. So check. So what if I go here?
Well, then it's queen d2 just... Right.
Okay.
Oh. Rook f6 check.
Yeah, that looks good. And here?
Queen takes g5. I think that's it again.
Yeah, actually...
How to stop h5, h6, rook h6, yeah.
You can't. It's over. So actually, hold on a second.
Yeah,
so
but that's... Okay,
c5.
so
it's starting to look more plausible, right?
Yeah. So what about... Poof. What other moves are there now? So what was the one you mentioned?
D takes e5.
Yes. So let's take back with the queen, obviously.
But this looks great for white.
Yeah.
Suddenly the queen and both rooks and the king can't block. And yeah, this is just over, right? King here.
Rook g8, and that's it already.
Already it. Same if the king goes anywhere here, you just do the same thing. So knight takes e5.
I can't believe it. My hard-headedness.
Yeah.
Is it really? Is it the solution?
Yeah. Of course, it's a solution.
Unbelievable.
I mean, you have.
I couldn't get rid of this move on e5. Something has to hit it.
Yeah. So you just dismissed it immediately, right? So you just said it can't work.
I didn't think of it first. I think I only thought about the queen to start with. But there's so many options with the knight being there or the queen being there that it has. There's actually, I think this is a funny position. And I'm not sure if it's just a coincidence or if I'm putting a bit too much thought into this. But this looked as if e5 was burning forever. So I only thought about this move. Funny.
Yeah. Funny. All right.
Let's get one more, and then we do some.
We don't. I don't actually have one more. I'm afraid.
But that's fine. Then we do some nice tactics.
We'll do some tactics.
That was a lot of fun already. Okay, guys, let's go to the tactics section. In the article, of course, there is a description on how you get there. What's your rating? What are your points? How much have you done the training? I put a bit more effort into the training, and out of a sudden, I got my bullet rating over 2,500 again since a while. Yeah, I'm a bullet player, I know. But still, it's important to... It's so much fun when you see more.
Yeah, you're right.
On the board.
Of course, it's more fun when you see more.
I mean, tactics are one of the most fun things in chess, after all.
Yes, they certainly are.
So let me put us into the small position down here again. So 2,525. We're in check.
We're in check.
That's so weird.
It's weird. So I guess we just go over and
to d1. We have to.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's it.
Okay.
Weird one.
Fair enough.
Okay. So this one is just mate in 2, so we're just not going to spend any time on it.
Yeah. No, don't click on hint. We don't need a hint for that.
All right.
Very good.
So let's go. This one is mate in 1.
Just
go.
Running through. Okay. Oh my God. It's a nightmare. So here we have it. Lady, that's not an easy one. It cannot be.
Oh, difficulty 2516.
Wow. That cannot be.
All right. Let's take a moment.
One of those again, huh? Is it? So I am immediately thinking of Queen E2.
Queen
with
E2?
Double threat.
With the double threat of blundering the queen in one move.
Oh no!
I was so outraged by the suggestion that I blundered my queen.
That was hilarious. And the computer is just very calmly saying, it's not the strongest move. Try another one. Very funny. Okay. Well, then it's probably not Queen E2.
It's definitely not Queen E2. Right?
No, we're clear about this now. So that's something good we figured out.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking of Queen F2 then instead, maybe. So I'm still trying to get the bishop on B2 and a check on G2, one of the above. But now, after the queen cannot go to E2 anymore, the white queen gives a check on E6 maybe.
I mean, there's Queen E6, there's Queen F1. I mean, I don't intuitively like Queen F2. My intuition is telling me that's wrong.
Okay.
Because it feels like we're not actually, it doesn't feel like a legitimate threat somehow to me.
So H5, Queen H6, Queen G6, Knight F5. checkmate.
Okay, so h5 is definitely on the cards as a candidate move for me. I'll tell you my candidate moves.
Yes.
h5 check.
Yes.
Queen e4 check is also a candidate move.
Queen
But
e4
I don't
check.
see what we do after king g3, knight f5 check, king f2, queen e3 check, king f1. I don't see a follow-up there. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's not the solution. So h5 check. So I'm kind of ruling out queen e4 check. h5 check I would like to do further. But I tell you the move that's screaming out to me most of all. Okay? Are you ready?
Tell me.
It's the move knight. No, knight f5 also just doesn't work, right? Yeah, because the king goes back to h3. So, h5 check. What if he just puts the king on h3? Then we're out of checks already.
Is that so? If it's h5, but what about g5 then?
After h5 check, king g3, g5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Queen takes f6.
That could be possible. g4 check, king h4.
King h4. And then the knight cannot move and give a nice check.
Exactly.
So,
Doesn't feel right.
oh wait a second. What about rook f8 now?
Rook f8 here?
No. So,
After that,
h5, king
Yeah.
h3, g5, queen f6, g4 check,
Yeah.
king h4,
Rook f8.
rook f8,
No, I think I've got queen g5 check.
queen g5 check, queen takes.
Yeah, but it's never checkmate. Oh no, after I take with
Okay, you're
any
right. Yeah,
piece.
we cannot checkmate with two
Yeah,
pieces.
no.
Pardon.
Okay.
Oh, but what h5, king h3, g5, queen f6. No, it's also not working. Ah, those nightmares. Those nightmares. Ladies and gentlemen.
But now that I see it, knight f5 might actually, because h5, g5 with the knight on f5 is actually threatening mate, right? Okay. So. Oh! Wow, my intuition might be paying off. See?
Yes.
How I didn't go far? So I want to play the move knight f5.
Yeah. King takes knight f5.
No, king takes knight, queen e4 is checkmate. That's already mate in one.
Oh, yeah, okay. Pardon.
But
okay, so
oh wow. Doesn't work. So knight f5, my problem is what do we do against rook a to e1? Which looks like a
rook
threat.
a to e1.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so h5 check.
King takes h5.
But then queen h6 check.
King goes back.
Queen g6 check.
King goes yeah.
h3. If the king goes to h3, queen h5 is going to be mate. But the king goes to f4 and it's not mate. Knight f5, okay, you want.
Oh, wait.
Check.
I think
check.
I found it.
I've got rook e4. I found it. Knight f5 is check. What?
I actually
I've got
think
rook e4. I've got rook e4. I'm missing. He can't go rook a e1. I have rook e4 check.
Okay, I had a different idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
I think we are not actually trying to checkmate the king. I think we're trying to win the white queen with a discovered check.
Oh my god. Okay, show me.
So, queen h6. And the next step is the threat is f5.
He's got queen c4 check, right?
Queen
minimum.
c4 check. But I guess the king goes to h8. We still have threats.
Not really, yeah. Queen f7.
And there's And f5 is not working. Check. King g3 is the only move. f4. Oh, damn it. Okay, okay. Oh, man, damn it. Okay, get back to your idea then. I thought we will win the queen, actually.
No, we don't. It feels too slow. Knight f5 is the move. So this is the reason it's the move, Arne.
Okay.
Because my threat is rook e4 check. Okay. So let's say after knight f5, white just plays a random move, a4. Rook e4 check. If king takes knight, queen f4 is mate. And if king h3, rook h4 is mate.
Oh my goodness.
So knight f5. So
please make it be that. That's beautiful.
I'm like 100% sure it's that. Now, the question is, what is his best defense?
Okay, let's do the queen c4 check again.
Okay, king h8.
Queen d5.
No, but then
if they give a root check, I can just exchange.
Yeah, but
king h3 is check. It's not checkmate.
Then I go like g5, and I am gonna mate you.
Okay.
With g4.
Okay.
Some more material.
Okay.
I'm like 95% sure it's knight f5.
Let's try it. Okay.
It just let us mate in one, by the way.
Yeah, that's true. That is made in one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So this is how the game went. Okay, let's take a look at it.
Yeah, so if he goes here.
Yeah.
So, I go check.
That's beautiful. It's so nice.
That's mate.
Yes.
And if he takes now any check on f4 is mate.
Yeah. So the other version is queen c4 check.
Queen c4, the king goes here.
Queen d5.
Yeah, and as I was saying, we can do this.
And we take, and king goes there, and then and now g4.
Queen takes
f3. Ah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And this here is going to be mate. Actually, just taking followed by g4 next.
Is checkmate. My God, that's awesome. Well, freaking done.
And it's funny because actually the first move I thought of was this. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Above all the checks. Now, is there anything else if he goes to h4?
You want to put on the engine.
The engine, yeah. Oh, so hold on. Knight f5, queen c4, check, king h8, queen takes c7. To cover f4.
Yeah.
I should have seen this. Okay, but now it's saying, yeah. This is clever. But now it's saying this. Look, check, king h3, and now it's showing a line that I also thought of, which is to go h5, and now you can't stop queen g4.
Oh,
if you go g3, you can do check, and now check down here, and this is mate.
Beauty.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that was awesome. Let's do one last one.
All right.
Okay, that's a difficult one. That's a good one.
No, this is not difficult.
It is though, right?
No, it's not. Not for a winning.
So you think it's just taking on g4?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Fairly trivial.
Okay, and we take the rook. Well, okay, then we do one more.
Okay.
Oh God, master level. Good. That's it. That's the final one. So wait, we're white. Okay. We are white.
Situation is black is looking to queen, obviously. And it doesn't look like we actually have a mating net here, but maybe we do. So we got to follow the checks first. So queen d8 check.
Yeah.
If king a7, queen c7 check, and then we take the c6 pawn with check, because he can't go queen b7 because queen a5 check and we win the pawn, right?
Yeah.
Queen d8 check, king a7, queen c7, king a8, queen takes c6, king a7. Then that feels like we're going to win somehow because we can give a check on c7 and then go like bishop c4, bishop d5, mate. We can let him queen, but we get his king in the corner.
Yeah, but the good thing about queen c7 is also that they cannot give a check on g7, and neither on e5 like this.
Yeah, exactly. The queen is
So,
good on
but what
C7.
happens after king b7
Queen D7
and
check,
then queen b8 again?
and then king B8. That's a very good move, because then after queen takes C6, you're saying here that he has at least some checks on the
Yes.
dark squares. Okay, so that's where we need to do something. So queen D6 check, king D7. I've got a small idea. I'm trying to I found it. I found it. I'm a genius. I found it.
Show us,
found it.
Lawrence. Let's not push it any
Okay, so I've
further away.
noticed that this queen on B2 is unprotected. And if this king ever gets out to B5, if ever I go queen B8 check, I pick up the queen. Right? So actually, after queen D8 check, king B7, the right move is bishop A6 check. Because then if king takes A6, I go queen A8 check, king B5, queen B7 check, and I pick up the queen.
So the king can never go to b7. So after
No, it can, but we have to analyze king
Yes.
A7. And then we need to be very careful, because if we go queen C7 check there, we screw it up. So after king A7, that's where we need a genius move.
I see. Okay. And our queen is okay. No, that's not it. Queen D7.
Genius move there. Maybe there we just go like. Okay, let me think.
That is tough. You can see it you have it on the board at home, right? Maybe.
Is there a better way to go with this?
Now's the time to stop the video, build up this position, and think for yourself. Or guess with us in your head, which is the most effective way. D8, B7, A6, check. King A7.
I wanted to go bishop B5. There's some beautiful bishop B5 idea somewhere. I'm trying to. Oh, that's sick. I think that's actually sick. Wow, wow. Does that work? Wow, there's some bishop A6 check, king A7, bishop B5. That's it. That's what we need to do. And then if queen takes B5, we need to have queen F7 check and then take the A2 pawn. So we need the queen on E8. So let's say we go queen E8 check first.
Oh my gosh.
King B7, bishop A6 check. King A7, bishop B5. And pray that queen G7 check doesn't work. That might work.
But what about if we go to queen E8, king C7?
Yeah, also. But then queen F7 check.
King goes back.
To where?
B8, yeah.
And then can I go bishop B5? It doesn't work. It's too. I mean, I think it's there somewhere, this idea, but I can't figure it out. No.
That's
really?
So
A8,
crazy.
check, king A8.
We're learning a lot here right now.
King A8, that's probably. Oh my god, it's so close. It's so annoying.
I'm also having trouble. So if we give a check on D8 and the king just goes to A7.
If the king goes to A7, then we go queen C7 check and we win.
And the king goes to a8 and we win? How?
We take on c6 check.
King goes a7.
Yeah, and then we go queen c7 check.
King goes a8.
And then we go bishop c4. That's the point.
That was the thing, right? Okay, what happens? Okay, the king cannot go to a6. That's also important. I see.
Yes, that's the point.
Good.
So bishop a6 check, king a7. That's the position where I can't find the configuration. Bishop b5, queen 6. Wait, queen 6. Actually, we do. No. Ah! No. No. I mean, I'm going to play it anyway because I want to play it, okay? So, no.
Damn.
You see? So, actually, hold on. Can it be bishop b5 first? Holy cow. It might be bishop b5 first. Oh my god, that might be it. Oh, and then there's a bishop. That's it! It's bishop b5. It's bishop b5 first.
That's so crazy.
Can you believe it? So bishop b5, if he goes queen takes b5, you go queen f8 check, king somewhere, queen f7 check, and then you win the pawn on a2.
And that...
If he goes c takes b5, we might even be able to go c6 because we cover the squares on
yes,
e5
and it's threatening checkmate.
And there's no way to avoid the mate because I'm threatening mate.
Oh my gosh.
It's bishop b5. And if a1 equals queen, then you go queen d8 check, king b7, queen b6 check, and then if king c8, you have bishop a king
c6 checkmate.
Yeah, king a8, bishop takes c6, and king c8, queen takes c6, king b8, queen. Let me just see how to mate here. So queen d6, king. It's mate somewhere. Trust me. It's
yeah. It has to be bishop. Yeah. Oh my God, Lawrence. Well done.
And it went
okay.
This way.
Okay.
Okay. Now we can just do this like this, and we went.
Oh
okay,
my
but
God.
Let's look at this.
That is. Yeah. Let's look at that.
Because so a8 equals queen. Okay. So we give check. King b7.
Queen b6 check.
Yeah. Queen b6 check.
King c8, queen c6 check.
Can't go to d8 because of queen d7.
Yes.
King d8.
Queen d6 check.
King b7.
Bishop c6. Or is it c6 and then c7 check?
C6, king b6, c7. Ah, you want to do it like that. So c6 king, and just claim that this is a winning position, which it probably is. That's not stupid at all.
Yeah, the queen can go to g4.
Yeah, queen e1 check, king h3. We cover everything. Yeah, we're not getting mated. Ah, that might. So c6, and if king a8. Now we go queen.
That's queen.
C7.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Wow, let's just put the engine on.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
But didn't I say
beautiful?
Bishop b5 move was going to be the key to it
well
all.
Done. Yeah.
But incredibly, you're so programmed to go with the checks, right? To look at the checks, but actually, this is the correct move.
Yeah, because we have to. If it's not working with the checks, then it has to be
mate in 8.
Wow. So we got it wrong.
Here. Ah, c6 check here.
Oh, covering all those spots.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Checkmate on b7.
There we go. Yeah.
Lovely. Let's get back on. Yeah, that's it. We lost 1 point in total today, but I think we came out as the winners of the heart. No, because we're just so cool. No, well done, Lawrence. That was beautiful, beautiful positions. Thank you for showing us Trent's tactics. I hope you enjoyed it at home. We see each other soon again. And yeah, it's time to watch the Olympiad now.
Okay, see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.